Social Network. I'm making a note here, what the hell? It's hard to overstate my disappointment. Giant size team up. We do the least because we can. For the arrogance of us, it's all gone to our head. But there's no sense crying over every BTB. They just keep on talking while it makes you angry. And the news gets read, though you wish you were dead. For the listeners who are still around. The blazing defender, he's not concerned at all right now. He's reviewing comic books and scoring and drinking some coffee and plugging Collector Zone again. As he flexed, it hurt because we were so jealous of him. Now his saucy show makes an informative guide, collecting all the toys and making them your bride. You'll be glad you tuned in while you live inside your bin. For the listeners who are still around. Go ahead and give up. I think I prefer to catch them all. Maybe you'll find something else to kill time. Maybe Candy Crush. That was a joke, haha, fat chance. Anyway, this game is great. It's so bug-free and well done. Look at me still drinking when there's rolling to-do. When we think about rules, it makes us want to argue. We got references to make. Roll the dice for fuck's sake. For the listeners who are still around. And believe me, they are still around. We're doing bullshit and you're still around. We are fantastic and you're still around. Google us because we're still around. And when you're dead, we will be still around. Still around. Still around. Giant says teamup.com is a lie.
Not long ago, deep in the Appalachian wilds, a group of drunken misfits joined forces to play Dungeons & Dragons. Inspired by boredom and equipped with loose morals and a questionable understanding of the rules, our heroes venture forth to explore strange new lands. So gather up your dice, your manuals and your livers, and join us on a quest to make absolute fools of ourselves. This is Botched, a D&D podcast.
Previously on Botched. The party braved a dastardly desert and a climb, only to have... What's your character's name? Only to have our friend Eugene plummet to his death. We consecrated his body and exited the maze, ending up in some strange stone room.
Welcome back to Botched Podcast. This is our...
I was to say it's 9.
I was getting there.
This is episode number 9! Sorry, episode number 9. And,
Number
nine. You're wearing a Beatles shirt. Number 9.
But wrong album.
Number 9.
Welcome back to episode 99! We've skipped 90 episodes, and we're far into the future of the campaign.
It's me, the Ghost of Merrick!
Alright, where are you guys leading your magical spaceship, Ghost of Merrick?
Did you say spaceship?
Yeah.
Leading it. I'm flying out ahead. Pay the fuck attention, Spinky Bop.
If we're going off the passage of time from season 2, it's only been about 2 weeks, so...
No.
Exactly.
We did a time jump.
Okay.
Just like Fear the Walking Dead or The Walking Dead are gonna. I don't know. I don't know.
People don't watch those shows anymore.
So the party finds themselves after the tragic loss of Eugene. And
Was it tragic?
Yeah, it was a great. It was a huge. It was a
It was great.
Comedy of errors, you mean?
So anyway, you guys went through the place. You opened the door, and you're in a stone room. There are some tables and some old books and candles. There's a nice layer of dust, pretty all over the place. Looks like there was a set of footprints leading to the door you just came out of, but they don't look fresh.
Someone has been here before, friends. I say,
Sorry.
I say, pointing to the footprints.
Tosette's gonna look at the books, see if anything's actually legible in them, or if he can read anything in any of these books.
Can Tosette
Can't
read?
just.
Yes, Tosette can read.
That's good.
He's got an intelligence of 12.
He could just be a really clever...
Double Grohl's intelligence.
And grow new pictures.
Yeah.
So Tosette understands squiggles mean sounds. All right, yeah. So you walk over to like a bookcase or just a desk with some books on it.
I mean, I would go over to the desk first and then the bookcase.
All right, there are a few large tomes on the what seems to be nice hardwood.
You said it. We're thinking about it.
All right, so the book itself is leather bound, covered in dust, looks very old. There's some writing on it, but you can't really understand it. It doesn't look like a script you recognize.
Okay, open it.
All right, when you open it, you see that like some kind of bookworm or something has gone through and just eaten a fuckload of this book.
Does it have glasses?
It's not there. Yeah, no, he went out to get cigarettes
Are there eggs that
and
he
milk
never...
for his babies, but he hasn't come back yet.
He's totally coming back.
Yeah. It's been 10 minutes, and that's a long time.
Do I have any idea what language this book might have been in?
What languages do you know?
Common, Draconic, Elvish, Druidic?
No.
Okay.
Is there a bed?
Nope.
Is there a door?
Yep.
I'm going to put my ear up to the door and listen.
Well, you walk across the room and give me a perception check.
Crit 20?
As you're walking, you feel a slight sway, and the floor doesn't seem entirely sturdy. Like maybe you're in a tower,
Or a boat?
or possibly a boat.
Do I see tar?
There's no tar.
Okay.
Then it's not a boat.
So you go up to the door.
Obviously,
It's
there's only
wooden.
tar boats.
It's the you go up to the door. It is wooden. It is not locked, and you don't hear anything on the other side except for maybe some wind.
Is there any windows in this room?
Nope.
Okay, I'm going to open this door.
Okay. Light floods the room, and
Do
you
we
see
drown
a. Yes, everyone is dead because of light poisoning.
Except for me. Before I worship the light,
It doesn't worship you.
I am the sons of light atoms.
You are the sons,
Children of the Atom?
Yeah, that's what I'm going for.
children of the porn.
That movie would be very good. It's all the kids that have been
That movie would be
born
very
in the porn
sexy.
industry.
And they live in a porn field.
Oh, it's just stalks with porn.
Large dildos with porn growing on it. Just
This is the-
DVDs.
This is the Stormy Daniels field.
You can see it's being chased by a rotund orange man in tidy whities, yelling about how he's going to make blowjobs great again.
I open up the door.
And light floods the room, not killing you. You have all managed to hold your breath during light. It's a very impressive talent. Merrick passes out.
I try to catch it on my tongue.
Yeah, you got it. It's a little.
You got a
warm.
little pool of light on your tongue.
Yeah, the light is warm.
It's
But the wind behind it is very cold. As you open the door, it leads into a spiral staircase going down, and you see a window in the side. It's hard to tell what's out there. Some snow is coming in, and it's cloudy.
Well, gentlemen,
I'm gonna quickly look through the books on the bookshelf to see if there's anything in any language I speak before we leave.
Maybe check. Does the desk have drawers?
Not important.
Why did you leave me on the side of the mountain?
I don't hear anything.
Out of all the books you check, most of the paper within has turned to dust, been ruined. The writing is illegible, except for one book that has a lock on it.
Take it.
Okay. You have a locked book. There's no writing on
You
it,
could break the lock.
and it's bound in, you presume, leather.
It's troll
Can I-
leather.
Foreskin. Troll
I presume
foreskin.
leather. Can I do a nature check on that?
Placenta.
It's leather.
It's made of
I botched.
leather.
Dried.
Supple.
You actually
supple.
think it's pleather.
This leather is so good, it can't possibly be real.
It's perfect leather. Leather. Heather leather. Leather made from people only named Heather.
It's my favorite kind of leather.
Heath leather.
Too soon.
That's what they used him for. Books
After
of
he
magic.
OD'd.
Yeah.
Shadow
Well, he
makes the
OD'd on
finest
magic.
facts.
He was killed by the Warner Brothers execs to ensure
That's
that
true.
The Dark Knight would be a successful movie.
Yeah, they fed him a bunch of drugs and depression.
They fed him depression?
Yeah.
Or they fed him as a
Yeah.
individual?
Via drugs.
No.
But he died after the movie.
He
was in
died after.
theaters.
No.
He died during filming.
No, he didn't.
That
Not The
wasn't
Dark
him in the
Knight.
second.
You're playing into their narrative,
That
Brennan.
was not him in
He
the second
died-
half of the film.
He died
Filming
after
a
it
different
was-
movie.
Wasn't
Yeah.
him during the second half of the film.
No, that's
No,
really
even
was.
Dr. Parnassus was not in it.
what? As a-
Dr. Parnassus.
Dr. Parnassus?
What is that?
That was his presumed last movie. Directed by Terry Gilliam, of course. But, I mean, you could get educated and join our conversation if you'd like. Or you can drink
So,
your-
Tosa, you have a locked book in your inventory now, and that's pretty much everything.
I'll continue to drink my Bud Light Limerita, thank you.
It's a peach arena.
Rita.
My bad.
Peachagina.
Is there Are there drawers on the desk?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to go through them real quick
Okay.
to see if there's anything
There.
worthwhile.
All right, go ahead. What'd you roll?
A 5.
There's dust. There's some ruined papers. There looks to be a rusty letter opener.
Oh, take it.
You could jam that into someone's neck.
Some ancient quills.
You could jam that letter opener into my lock.
I'll take the leather.
The leather?
Take the leather.
The leather opener.
I'll take the leather for 200.
I'll take the letter opener.
What is troll foreskin? I know this one. Toseth, let me see that leather book you have. I'd like to touch it. Does a 9 nature tell me if any kind of leather information?
It's made from some sort of living creature.
Alive still?
No.
Medic,
No.
Medic, please don't touch
It's
my
old.
book.
I put my hand on the book.
Okay.
Why is everybody touching my book?
Is this like a team building exercise?
On 3, everyone say book.
Whoa, what's that?
Don't worry about it, kids.
I got a 21.
Get in the bag.
It's human leather.
I don't tell them.
Okay.
I wouldn't have a problem with it.
It smells nice.
But I look at Merrick and I look at the book and I keep.
Shifting.
You know, I've got a collector's edition of a book I'd like to bind.
And I
What are
hold
you
the
doing?
book up to him to see if the skin kind of.
Would match.
That's weird.
Well, what do you think of
That's
this book?
human skin.
Oh, you tell them.
And? Can I have my book back, please?
Yeah, here.
Thank you.
And as I pass it back, I wipe it across Merrick's face. There you go.
You get a little dust on
Thank you,
Merrick.
friend.
Do you have facial hair, Merrick?
I definitely have vision.
All right. You have some dust in your beard. You're getting a little sneezy.
Stop that.
Oh, it looks
Baba,
like...
Light from the chill.
Kicks,
What?
I feel like we might be back in the regular world, so get in the bag.
Okay.
He scampers into the sack.
I thought you said kitten bag for a second there. I was like,
And don't you use the bathroom in there.
Oh,
Do you have to go before you get in?
no.
Are you sure?
Maybe.
Mr. Super.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, I don't want to have to open this bag.
Kick sway.
Is
Yeah.
Cap
Kix
still with us?
Fluctuates back and forth.
Yeah, Calf is still with you.
Okay.
He did not die.
Kix fluctuates from his own thing to Consuela.
Oh no.
Mr.
Mr.
Superman,
Goatman, no. No.
Squeak, squeak.
No.
I'm dead, yes.
Squeak, squeak,
I'm a
boom.
ghost. I'm around. Hey.
Squeak, squeak, motherfucker.
Squeak.
It's a gangsta ass mouse.
Squeak, squeak, squeak.
The synthesis boy. I
The psilocybin's hitting
I-
real
Call me young
hard.
cheesy.
go down the stairs.
All right.
Yeah, Toset will follow.
As will Merrick.
Calf has no initiative, so he follows with you guys as well. Kix is in the back, and you head down the stairs. Stairwell goes probably maybe another. It takes about 10 minutes until you get to another door.
Hello!
This one's been broken open towards you.
I told you someone had been here.
It looks like someone broke out of this door.
I think somebody's been here before.
That's what I just said.
Huh?
Well,
Calf
obviously,
looks
Raoul-
nervously out the window, and you hear Kix.
Was someone here before? I heard something about someone being here.
Remember, when you're in the bag, you have to be quiet and no bathrooms.
Oh, okay.
Kix shuts up.
You could at least give him a little hole at the bottom of the bag.
He made one earlier. It's very small.
I'll
I
take
throw a ration in the bag and also I
Shake it.
tie it to my belt.
I'll take a look in the room.
All right. It's a slightly larger room than the one that you came from. Similar setting, though. Dust. Books, candles, some stuff on the walls. Like there's a sword. There's a shield.
A sword, you say?
Do you take them?
No.
All right. I mean,
What does this sword look like?
it's a long sword,
It looks
and it's
cursed.
in terrible condition.
I leave it.
All right.
How terrible.
You can use that.
What shape are the candles in?
Slight like cylindrical.
Like
Go
not burnt the entire way down?
They've got
No,
like some
no.
wax drip on the side of it.
Okay, so I'll light all the candles with my produce flame cantrip.
All right.
Ooh, that really sets the mood, does it?
Well, you've set the mood.
Good.
How's the
Still,
shield on the wall? Is that also in ruins?
Terrible condition. It just looks awful.
I would like to detect magic.
Okay.
I'm going to cast that level 1 spell that I have.
All right.
Anything magical within 30 feet of me will glow.
You see the entire room glow a little, and then it fades away.
I would glow as well.
Yeah, you glow.
Raoul, are you magical?
Tosette's going to look at the books again to see if he finds anything he can recognize in a language he knows.
You find a few books that are like labeled basic histories of various countries you don't know the name of. Or
How basic.
I mean, it seems like a
Pumpkin's about as
boring,
basic.
like a boring history book, but you
Yeah.
have no idea what fucking nation they're talking about
Some shithole one, I'm sure.
on the cover. If
Yeah.
you open it, the pages have been ruined.
Okay.
Tosef, you should save those just in case we sell it to the libraries at that stinky wizard world.
I'm not familiar with what you're talking about.
Those could be worth money. They look like antiques.
They're full of holes.
But
Yeah,
a mend
but-
spell could save them.
A men kit. Yeah, you're right. Shame on me.
What is a men spell?
It's a
Nothing.
it-
What's a men spell with you?
Does it summon men?
Yes. It makes them rain from the sky.
A men
Hallelujah!
That is
It's
the
raining
power
men.
word. If I ever have spellcraft, that'll be my power word.
Summon
Hallelujah.
men!
No, the power word hallelujah. Men rain from the sky.
Men rain from the sky. That'd be really dangerous.
Is there anything else in the room? I'm just gonna
Not really. There's a door
look around and then leave
through the door.
through the busted out door.
So you're gonna go back upstairs?
It's a busted indoor, actually.
Is there no stairs?
You guys just came through the spiral staircase. The door was busted in,
Face.
like something kicked it to get to the stairwell, and then there's
Right.
another door at the end of the room.
Okay, so I would go out that door.
Okay. You open it.
Bro.
And there seems to be a long hall with paintings and already some candles lit. Looks a
Candles
lot
are lit.
less dusty in here. And the quality of the room isn't just bare stone.
What's
Bare stone. It's
Yeah,
a
what is
natural
bare stone?
formed stone that
Stone with fur
resembles bears.
The droppings of a bear, actually.
Bears.
Common misconception.
Yes. Whatever.
Bear poo.
Whenever a bear litters, its garbage becomes a stone. It calcifies throughout time.
It's bare kidney stones.
Because they're trying to stop forest fires. Mm-hmm. So they build a wall around where fires might start.
with picnic baskets?
Make America great again.
Nick basket?
Oh boy.
Do any of the five of us recognize these paintings?
They are not in great condition. A few of them are landscape things. One is a group painting of some people.
A lot of German Shepherd dog paintings.
That dog
Wow,
looks very majestic.
This guy really loved his dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's really big into them.
Is there a title on that majestic dog picture?
Go ahead and look for one.
Mein Hund.
I perceive with a 9.
You find a little thing that used to have writing on it, but the wears of time and whatnot, it's kind of smudged and doesn't really.
What was Hitler's dog's name?
No one knows.
No, that's like a common fact.
This is not a
it?
common fact.
It's like it's not. It's something. I.e.
Is it
Hildy?
common law?
Hitler's birthday.
Hitler's dog. Just Google that.
Blondie.
Blondie. Yeah.
Is that how she got her name?
Blondi. Blondie.
Blonde.
I think I'll entitle this painting Blondie.
That's where Clint Eastwood got it from.
Yes,
Call
I've
me
heard
now,
that
call me, baby.
Blondie made some good music.
Ask your parents.
I'll ask my priest.
Ask your parent priest.
You know.
This week on Car Talk.
Forgive me, Father, I have sinned is slightly different than sorry,
Talk's
Daddy,
really
I've been naughty.
It's not that different.
But that's how I talk to my
It's
priest.
Sunday morning.
Teddy,
This is Car Talk
I've been
on
naughty.
NPR.
And Ray Marion. Sorry, we talked over whatever that joke was.
That's all right.
It's fine.
It wasn't a good one. Yeah, no, that you can't really tell about any names or anything about these paintings.
Okay.
It doesn't look to be much left, or much else in the hallway.
Let's
And there's a door at the end.
How-
leave this
Continue.
place.
How tall are these paintings?
They vary in size. Some are larger than others. Some are a couple.
8 by 11, you say?
Yeah, sure, 8 by 11 or a few feet.
So I'm gonna. They're all framed on the wall.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cut one out
Okay.
and then roll it up. Just put it in my pack.
Behind it, you find nothing.
The wall.
A frame.
And
Which
FYI,
painting did you cut out?
You said there was a group one.
Yeah.
Would that be the bigger of the?
Yes, that is the biggest one.
That is the one I will be taking. Now just get me some lemon juice and some hot air, and we've got ourselves a party.
And not to be out-heroed, Merrick will also take a painting.
Which one are you gonna take?
The big one.
Blondie.
The next big one.
Yeah.
Okay. You took Blondie.
That's what I call it. Oh, and detect magic lasts for 10 minutes. So, just FYI.
You see slight glow around the candles, but they're already glowing because they're lit, fam. So,
Shaw.
all right.
How many more paintings are up here?
There are a lot.
All right, I don't have the time. I'll just take the one that I have.
Okay.
Merrick, did you wanna take all these?
Well, I was going to donate them to the church. Or the poor.
What are the poor
What
gonna do
about
with
the portraits?
painting?
I can use them as
Oh,
blankets.
They will enrich
Portraits.
their lives.
They're portraits. You get it?
They're
Poor.
poor in culture, not in money.
Yes, I want to give them the gift of portraits. Because my parents did a portrait of me every year on my name day. And I feel like the poor should enjoy that kind of a thing. So here's a picture of a dog.
So douchey.
I'm a paladin. I'm here to help everyone.
I'm sick of being stuck in this hallway.
Joseph, grab a painting.
I don't want a painting.
There's a door at the end of the hall.
Let's get
Merrick,
one for him.
let me see your painting.
No, this is for the poor people of my land. You cannot have it.
I could set it on fire.
You are a monster.
Have you seen me?
I am not one to judge appearances.
Almost every sentence you've said is judgy, so.
He sits on acorns.
Have you seen this Chloe?
The ways of his land are different than mine. He seems like a good fellow.
I'm from Boria.
Is that a place
More like
that we should
Gloria.
lead on, Joseph?
Didn't even need to change the name.
Lead on, Joseph.
I cut down a painting for Joseph.
All right. Which one?
The third one.
All right. It's a portrait.
It's a kitten.
It's a
It's a
cat.
surprise
It's
kitten.
a surprised cat.
Hang in there.
Was that what?
Walking?
Hang in there.
Hanging there.
Down the street.
We're
The same old thing we
did
used
last
to
week.
eat,
Not a thing to do.
but time to use.
I'm
It's
gonna.
all,
Heroin.
It's all right. It's all right.
It's all
It's
alt-right.
all right.
Hello, your mother.
I'm gonna run down the hallway to catch up with everyone.
Okay.
With a 19.
You do. It's not that long of hallways.
Raoul, we were waiting for you at the end of the hallway.
I'm sorry, I got you this, and I hand him a painting of a cat.
A surprised cat.
I don't take it.
All right.
I tuck it into his pack
Okay.
stealthily
Eat it.
with an 11.
Rustling around in there.
Yeah, I don't notice.
All right. So add a cat painting to your inventory.
He's gonna be so happy later.
Like, let me get out my important
having-
supply. Oh, what the hell is this?
I'm having such a bad day.
I hate cats.
Is that what
Merrick,
sounds like?
I was gonna say none of that.
Merrick just died. The things are not going my way. Maybe I just killed myself. Oh, look. Hang in there, kitty. You're right.
I will hang myself.
I'll do it tomorrow.
Hang myself.
Hanging.
Wait, is Merrick dead now too?
No, that
This-
comes in episode 99. Pay attention.
Continue.
So you guys are at the door. It's a
It was a callback check.
heavy door. It's metal door.
Heavy metal door.
Heavy metal door. Yeah. Okay.
There's big titties and fucking
Lightning bolts.
lightning bolts and guitars.
Eagles,
guitars.
A couple skulls.
The big titty women also have swords that are made of spines and
But
bone.
they're also guitars.
Yeah. And then
Spine bone guitar swords
yeah.
with chains attached to them.
Yes. The most 90s shit you can think of. That. Alright, so you guys are at a heavy metal door. It doesn't have any of that stuff on it, I'm sorry.
Does it look like it's locked?
No.
Does it open in or out?
I mean, do you try to open it?
Does it?
Do we-
Does
do
it?
we
I can
see
look at like the
hinges?
hinge. Or there's a push or a pull.
You would. Push.
Missile kick this door. Raoul Hazelfang. Missile kick this door.
I'm alright. I don't even have a strength to get running fast enough.
It's in calf. He's worthless.
Who's the closest to the door?
Merrick.
No.
He said he had to look at the hinges. He is the
Yeah,
closest.
that's true. That's
Give
true.
me a perception check.
Is
After-
it
after I
glowing?
said
I got a
opened the door.
9.
It is not glowing, and
Right.
yeah,
Just it's a metal door.
metal door.
What do you think, Joseph?
Well, Joseph said he opened it.
As I'm staring at it.
It opens, and you're at the top part of a what seems to be an entrance to something. So there's some stairs down. They look kind of decrepit. There's some statues and stuff and pillars.
Where are the
leading
statues at?
out. They're kind of run down. It looks like a humanoid shape. There's 2 of them.
Weeping angels, you say?
Not quite.
All right.
Bleeding angels, you say?
No, not that either.
I stare at the statues just to make sure. Alternating between one eye blinking and the other.
All right, so while Merrick strokes out for a minute and is trying to see whether or not the acid has kicked in. So as you see statues and pillars, and the stairs are going down, You see at the bottom of the stairs a man with 2 axes. He currently has one lodged into a head of a human. The man is wearing some pelts, and there's some arrows and javelins all over. There's a bunch of dead bodies, and the man with the axes, yes, Rebel.
Can we make out
We can, yes.
his race?
Human.
All right, I'm gonna ready my bow.
Okay. He puts a foot against the body, dislodges the axe,
Is he facing
stops
us?
for a second, and then turns, like to look over his shoulder. By the bear's paw, what are you doing here?
Oh, hello there. Would you like to buy some art?
Well, how did you come from... Hold on. He stops, throws an axe, and a guy running up with a sword gets hit and falls over. What are you doing here?
That was a very good throw.
Who are you?
We are but poor travelers. Who are you?
How did you come out of the temple?
There's a temple?
No, we are circus performers.
We are the Aristocats.
All right, start having sex with each other.
And then you shit in my mouth.
Okay.
don't
I
remember
understand this act. I've seen it many times.
It's more like a piss and shit slurry.
and then you make out with him
I'm fine with that.
afterwards.
I'm ready to snowball.
Who wants
You
the mustache ride?
Don't quite understand. It's a cloaca. It's all of it.
What's the name of the never mind.
Yeah, where were we before?
We just came from Ruffelstadt.
What?
What? I thought we came from Tree.
Are you drunk?
I don't think so.
That's across the world.
We also braved a fire freezy desert place.
We're friend of Bard's. Do you know Bard?
We've met a guy named Bart.
He made instruments out of people.
You all sound very crazy.
Yeah.
But you came out of there.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, where else would we have come from?
We arrived in a stone room and then came down the stairs and then went to the hallway and then came out this door.
And one of our friends died.
Well, I'm sorry for your loss. But you were able to get into the room.
Well, friend is a loose term.
At the top of the tower, you went to the door.
Yes.
Yes.
My man.
All right. Well,
Who are you?
I'm Gar.
God bless you.
God.
Do you drop Bindings of the Windseeker?
Very rarely. Very rarely.
Would you like to see my blessed blade?
Did somebody say
Wind Fury, blessed blade of the Windseeker!
Wind?
I don't fucking care.
not-
Kick, 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 kick.
Wind Furiosa.
You were sent by the bear. Are you of the bear clan?
I'm clanless. I'm the god of this place.
The god?
You are a god?
Ah.
You are a god?
I'm protector
Oh.
of the tower, the temple.
What temple is this, friend?
I don't understand it.
I show him
it
my
is a
holy
great
symbol.
honor. Wait, you what?
I show him my holy symbol. Is it this temple?
No. I don't know what that is.
It's a cloud with a sun ray coming out of it.
It's okay, nobody knows what that is.
Interesting. He throws another axe and you see another person fall to the ground dead.
Why are people attacking your tower?
Oh, many people have tried to get in here. One got past me a few weeks ago. Did you see him inside?
No.
No? Perhaps at one point we saw his insides.
Yes, you saw him inside.
Yes, we saw him inside.
It's the guy with the lyre.
He was hanging out.
Ah,
with a
yes, he
lion.
is quite dead.
We killed him.
Oh, well,
We killed him dead.
thank you. I've never been able to enter the top door. Interesting that you are.
We've only been able to exit it.
Cool.
Cool runnings, man.
These pieces of shite trying to get in and steal all the goods.
Wait, there are goods in the tower?
What kind of goods would they have stolen?
Well, there's not
Filthy
much left.
names.
Many books of ancient knowledge.
Paintings.
Beautiful paintings from the creator of the tower.
Yes, we did not see any books inside.
I cannot lie, friend. I coveted this painting. And I show him Blondie, I call it.
Oh. Well, that was not very nice of you.
I thought to enrich the lives of the less fortunate. But since
He looks around.
it is your...
All I see are these dead raiders and snow.
Since it is your... What's that word?
God, I apologize.
Guard,
This man
not
is a
guard.
moron.
Since it is your charge to guard these treasures, I relinquish and ask for your forgiveness. And I kneel on one leg and hand him the rolled up painting that I cut out earlier.
Which knee?
Left knee.
All right. Is that the side Kix is tied to?
Yeah, it is.
You hear, well, ow.
Sorry, that
What was that?
That was my
just
bag.
his knee.
So that sounds like you broke it in a very interesting and confusing way.
Yes, at one point you took an arrow to it.
I do not understand that reference. Because I'm still an adventurer.
Are you? You sit here all day.
He takes the painting. I'll put this back later.
He'll be putting it back later.
Looks around. Well, I think that's all of the raiders. Well, what brings you here?
We don't know.
Oh.
Where is he?
What are we searching for?
Well, we're in Eastern Borea.
Just trying to get out.
Wait, we're in Borea?
Well, of course. Do you not recognize the snow and I think over there the lightning's on fire.
The lightning's on
Standard Borea.
Yes, this does make
Shit.
sense. I was raised in southern Borea.
Oh, it's nice there.
Lightning's not on fire.
Only a few ice volcanoes.
Yes, they were my favorite.
So
spots.
beautiful.
This place is awful.
It's full of-
I'm Toset. I hail from the Wolf Clan.
I am Gar, clanless,
Yes, you have told me.
tasked with guarding the tower.
Yes, I know.
That's basically my backstory.
And I am Merrick Watt.
Hello.
I extend my hand.
You
I
still-
seek to bring
He gives you a fist bump.
the light of Thorman and Chandler to the wilds.
Nobody knows who that is.
Oh, those are the pansy gods from the neighbors.
from the neighbors.
Little boys who hang out together. Oh, little pansies, beardless weaklings.
You speak falsehood, sir.
You wear armor like a beach.
And we
Look
have
at me!
a mighty wall.
He throws the pelts off, and he's just shirtless muscle.
He's completely naked.
He's somehow braided his back hair.
And his pubes.
He doesn't take his pants off. He's not completely naked.
Well, he should be.
He's got some shorts
Loincloth.
A
I
loincloth?
flex my pecs at him a little bit.
underneath the armor.
Yeah, see if it moves a little.
So no
Give
one
me
sees
a
anything.
performance check.
Ting ting.
That was
got a
Merrick's
12.
boner hitting his codpiece.
Are you going to shit yourself?
No!
Behold my beautiful physique.
You do appear to have thrown many axes.
Strikes a pose, and then remembers that it's cold as shit out. He's like, oh, okay.
Guard.
Yes.
Of clan
Lizard,
no one.
lizard wolf.
Yes, that is what I am. Is there somewhere we could maybe sleep, eat something?
Yeah, you come with me to my house. It's just over there. And he points in a direction. All right, well, I slaughtered
Yes, we see.
an elk earlier.
An elf?
An elk?
Huh.
I don't
elf?
eat elves. Not enough meat on
There's
the
another
bones.
Our friend Raoul is an elf.
I'm a frat elf.
A frat elf?
I saw it.
My parents own a yacht.
And a spider dealership.
Yacht dealership.
This wine is 10,000 years old. My dad totally bought it from the king.
You know I've got money because I don't wear socks with my shoes.
Is that a thing?
Why not?
Wearing boating shoes while you're not on a boat?
Adoy.
The world's my boat, bro.
Surf
bro.
on.
So yeah, you can come with me back to my house. It's maybe a 20-minute walk.
Oh, that is very hospitable. Thank you.
I'm a nice guy.
I see that.
Is that why you're single?
clanless, I can't have children. It's considered disrespectful to remove a virile maiden from another clan and remove her ties to the matriarch.
I have something you might be interested in.
Oh boy.
And I hand him a pamphlet of my faith. Duty and honor and the light.
They should start the file pretty well. Let's go! Shoves it just into his coat and just starts walking
Medic,
away.
Well, he didn't throw it on the ground, so
Medic-
that's how start.
Merrick, I'm not sure that he could actually read that.
He stops quickly and goes, all right. Walks over, takes his axes back, shakes them off, puts them in like little side things, wiggles, and then walks away.
I handwrite those pamphlets every day.
He shoves his axes into his frogs. Ribbit.
For her pleasure.
Frog condoms. They're ribbit for her pleasure.
Patent pending.
Doesn't matter the size of your croak, it'll fit.
Patent pending.
And as the party follows Muscle Man Gar to his house, we're going to take a quick break.
Well, hey there, this is Eugene Tilly here. Yeah, I know, I'm dead technically, but I live forever in our hearts. Now, I know no one really gave two shits about me either. I didn't. Neither did my family before I murdered them. Anyways, I'm here to talk to you today about Botched Podcast Patreon. So if you head on over to patreon.com/botchedpodcast and subscribe today, you can get access to all kinds of sweet-ass loot. If you just want to tip the show, you can just spend $1. $3 a month, you get access to exclusive bonus episodes, which we have almost like 100 hours or some shit. That's a lot of fucking episodes. In fact, I'm gonna play you a little clip here from this month's Patreon special, where it's a drunken hack and slash through an adventure you can find in a book.
My family could die.
Oh, so those kids are with you?
They're already dead.
I'm sure they're dead.
Those are my
3
children.
kids with you?
You're not there, though.
die, do not worry.
Interesting.
will eat them.
That's. Are you? We don't work for free.
It's how much? How much for the children?
You're not there. You'll. It's fine. You'll be rewarded. Just we have to get to the keep.
We will not waste their bodies. Vital nutrients are hard to come by.
They are not going to die. Let's go.
I'm just saying, in the event of their poor demise and tragic loss, they will not be forgotten. I will eat them.
Well, that sure was amazing. For $5 a month, you can talk to us in the Discord as well as all the other patrons. For $10 a month, you can make bonus content that'll go into the regular episodes. Maybe you got yourself a fancy item you want the adventurers to have, or maybe a cursed item. I don't know. Maybe you got a trap you want to murder them where it cuts their balls off or something. Maybe you want to, I don't know, inflict some sort of deadly disease and then collapse a house on top of them and just tell everyone it was bad luck that killed your family. I don't know. I wouldn't know nothing about that. And lastly, for $20 a month, you can have the world's most okayest DM read to you every single week a story of your choosing, and if you'd also like, he will give you a wake-up call. Now, just so you know, we are currently about $22 away from our second goal of $200. Now, what's going to happen when we do that? We're going to have behind-the-scenes episodes of every week's show, and we're also going to do a little round-table discussion for 30 minutes where we basically get drunk and just talk about whatever the fuck comes to our minds. Sounds like an amazing time if you ask me, so head on over to patreon.com/botchedpodcast and subscribe today.
And we're back. So Gar leads you guys through some snowy hills and tundra until you enter a sporadically placed forest. And I say that is like it's not dense woods or anything, but definitely gives you some cover from the snow and the wind.
His name is Gar?
Mm-hmm.
Just G-A-A-R?
R.
Gar, so how do you guard the temple when you're at your house? Seems pretty far away.
Well, most people, they don't want to go there. It's just kind of a decrepit tower. But at one time, I've been told it was a very magnificent place full of magic and wonderful creatures.
Then who are those people you killed earlier?
Oh, standard raiders. The western clans, after the flooding of the breach, they have gotten a bit more aggressive, coming east and south and north, hitting villages and, random places.
But how do you know they're coming?
Well, you really don't. They show up and you have to kill them. They're not very strong or fast or wise. Not very good fighters. They drink like babies. And
Do they drink milk?
usually other huts or villages nearby will notice something going on. You know, give me a message by bird or carry an elk. That's what I got my elk today.
Carrier elk.
Yeah, carry an elk. Why not?
You're dead.
Yeah, you're dead.
An elk craft carrier?
The ghost gets a good chuckle out of that. Carrier.
Yeah.
What was that? Did anyone else hear something?
The elk amino.
The front is where you ride.
So what's his house look like?
All right, so you go through the woods and you see a quaint little log cabin.
I thought it would be bigger.
Maybe it's bigger on the inside.
Probably isn't.
He is wealthy in friendship, obviously, Raoul.
Well, I just meant not by
to-
like stature of his wealth, but he's a large man. I figured he'd have a bigger house than
It was big enough for him.
We'll have to sleep head to toe. It's fine.
Well, I mean, I guess he doesn't have people over because he's clansless.
Just because you don't have to sleep doesn't mean we can't lay next to each
I mean,
other.
I gotta meditate.
Merrick, you know, we sleep ass to ass.
You never go ass to ass?
No, you never go
yeah.
ass to mouth.
No.
Always go ass to mouth.
Always
You
go ass to
never
mouth.
go ass to ass.
Always
how-
go ass to ass.
That's basic.
Have you seen my
resuscitation.
pamphlet? It's what it says. Page number 1. You never go ass to ass.
I don't think these are the official of the light teachings.
See, he scribbled that himself in pencil.
Yeah,
down at
no,
the
well,
bottom
I
of the
mean, he
pamphlet.
handwrites all of these, he said.
Every night. Before I go to bed.
And make more pamphlets.
The light 10 commandments, and then the Merrick 10 commandments.
There's more.
There's some crossover,
yeah.
but
I'm trying to start my own sect.
Don't you think we have enough sects?
The light is strong, but it could be stricter.
Some people do like to be bound by the light.
Gagged by the light.
I like the light to
Whipped.
be kept out of my bedroom.
Whipped
that's
at by
all.
the light.
And that's what I'm trying to change.
Fucked on a sex swing by the light. Penetrated forcefully by a Sivian by the light.
He knows he read it.
I didn't read it. I put it in my coat.
what?
I'll read it later.
So throw them on the fire.
I will. You want to come inside?
Yes,
All right.
it is a little cold out.
He walks up at the door, kicks it, and like falls down. Door opens. Well, because he opens it. It doesn't just creepily open on its own like a standard horror movie. And it's a nice, quaint little cabin. Little in comparison to him, who's like 6'8", made of muscle. I mean, everything
Cabin's
is.
made of muscle?
Yeah, it's a very
Jesus.
strong cabin. There's some benches and there's remnants of a fire. Well, if you'd like to make yourself comfortable, I'll go and gather some firewood and get warm.
Yeah, do you need help with that?
No, I think I'll be fine.
Alright. How long are you going to be?
I mean, time is a concept that doesn't really. I mean, I don't have a watch or the concept of what a watch is.
Before morning.
I'll be back in. How long does it take to skin a cat?
3 minutes, head to tail.
I mean, I don't do the shaking method. I do it by strips.
2 minutes.
2 minutes, 40
20
seconds.
cats to...
No, he has to go. He has to skin the elk and butcher it.
Oh no, the elk's already set up and cooking.
It's giving him an excuse to be gone for a long time.
I'm not going to be gone that long. I need to go out and grab the firewood I've chopped last week and just bring it in. Just over there.
So like 30 seconds.
I mean,
Will you be singing your Chop Shop Gun Gun song?
I do not understand what you're speaking of, strange pansy boy.
I'm quite strong where I come from.
Yes, from the
Yes, he comes from a land of weaklings.
even the strongest mouse compares nothing to Gar. Poses again.
To God?
Gar.
God, would you...
I feel
Stop
like
saying
he's
I'm
trying
saying
to say
God.
God.
I'm Gar.
God.
God.
Do they play Stump where you come from?
Yes, yeah, I play it all the time.
Do you have a stump out back?
I do.
Would you
Big
like to
stump.
Would you like to play?
Well, yes. Let us stump it up.
I am a champion from where I come from.
Let's see how you pair off against me.
Achoo! God bless you.
I bless you.
Shall we?
All right. Well, Gar goes and grabs some firewood, brings it in, tosses it in the fire, pulls the pamphlet out, uses that as kindling.
I'm out back by the stump kind of practicing my hammer flips.
Okay. And you're using a regular hammer, right?
If I see one, otherwise my warhammer.
Well, he's got a hammer, but it's bigger.
Then my warhammer?
No. Slightly smaller than your warhammer.
Like a
but-
roofing hammer.
Yeah, sure. A little
But
bigger
for
than
a
that.
6'8" man.
Yeah, for a big boy Gar.
Yeah, I practice with that.
All right. Is Kick still in a bag on your side?
Hey, Gar. While he's lighting the fire,
Yes. Yeah.
do you know what goblins are?
I've heard of them. I've seen a few of them, but mostly frozen to death.
Do you know what fawns are?
Fronds? Like plants? What?
Like Hans and
Gobs
Franz.
and
Hans and Franz? Never
Yes.
heard of him.
Yes, gons and fawns.
Lawns? Plants?
I just emptied my sack on the...
Oh, what is that thing? You're so
testicles.
small and adorable.
This creature is bound to me.
Why am I out of the bag?
I
it poopy
thought
time?
maybe you had to go poopies.
I do.
Over there in the corner.
Oh, no, we don't poop in the corner.
No, outside.
Come with me, little one. And like with two fingers, just kind of picks him up, walks outside. Oh, you
Be a good boy, Kix.
do your business.
I stand up from out of the corner and pull my pants up.
Typical elf. Not good for eating. Shits everywhere. Like untrained bear.
You're like Arnold to
At least I can see.
Nostrovia.
It's more of a roving accent. I'm not entirely sure where it's going in any moment. Alright, so Gar kicks out, doesn't really... I've seen all manners of creatures. Big, small, cute and adorable, ugly, like you. Pointing at Merrick.
I'm quite charismatic, actually.
I have not experienced this.
Women want me. Men want to
Be me.
be me.
I know of exactly one instance that is not the case. Me. I would not want to be such a puny, armor-wearing weakling. Worshipping two dudes.
Let us have the stump speak for us.
Alright, we will stomp.
Raoul,
You up?
We will stomp! You up!
That is how what you say before you swing the hammer each time.
Raoul, would you like to sit around the fire inside the cabin?
I think I can
And
beat both these guys.
Ignore these two imbeciles.
The left side of my brain says yes, but the right side says, "Fuck no, party on, Wayne."
His body is telling him yes!
Yeah.
What's Calf doing?
Calf is already asleep next to the fire.
Oh,
What's Kix doing?
I'm gonna wake him up.
He's doing his business outside.
Calf.
Yeah.
Calf.
What's up?
You're up next, man.
What?
No, we entered you into this hammer tournament.
Okay, alright, if you say
here.
so.
Wake up!
Ah! Okay, alright, what are the rules?
You gotta flip the hammer,
Okay,
catch it,
uh-huh,
and then hit the nail that's already in the stump.
okay,
And every
there-
time that you miss,
uh-huh.
you get hit
What?
with the hammer
What?
in the chest.
Dear God, who plays this game? This
And
is
you have
terrible.
to drink while you do this.
I am a teetotaler
So, you're a what?
and a half-assed yodeler. I don't know, I'm so scared I'm rhyming.
Well,
He's a teetotaler.
I put 50,000 gold on you to win.
Dear God, where did you get that amount of... Why are you
Borrowed it.
What do you...
I borrowed it
From the bank.
from the bank because I have so much faith in you.
What bank?
Uh-huh.
The
No,
boring.
what? What bank? Not uh-huh. I'm gonna end up dead because you stole from the Bank of Raffelstadt.
It's in your name, so technically it's your money.
I stole. You stole. You.
I couldn't get a loan.
Well, you're an elf.
Well, exactly. That's why they wouldn't give me a loan, so I put it in your name.
You guys tend to not use money, but barter and sex.
You're on the hook now for 50,000 gold. With the bank, but now also in this tournament.
I mean, we're in Borea, so I could just, like...
It's the
not...
board.
That was a shitty thing to do, Raoul, and...
I'm not a good person. Just win. And then think about it.
Yeah, just win.
You can pay the loan back, and you have extra... I have extra money. That I'll take you out to a fancy brunch.
I don't believe you.
Borean brunch.
Boring brunches are the best brunches.
What'd you get?
A 3.
Yeah, crit 20 beats your 3. His only crit 20. I don't believe you at all.
About the brunch? The brunch is fantastic.
Yeah, no, you were not gonna give. You're just gonna probably buy brunch for yourself and then make me watch you eat it.
It's kind of what I plan to do.
You're an asshole.
I mean, I would give you the celery out of my drink. I mean, you'd be eating something, so technically you'd be involved with brunch. But then we're not talking about brunch. You're up next for Stumps.
Oh, okay. All right, so who else playing?
So then I sit down.
Tosette's eating popcorn.
I'll play.
Calf, I did not know you were playing also.
Well, apparently,
It's the only thing he's excited to do.
that is entirely false.
Raoul, yes, Calf, welcome to the game.
All right, I'm here.
Gar and I and you will be playing for man rights.
And
50,000 gold. That will we be donating that to the poor?
The poor.
Yes, and for 50,000 gold.
Technically, you're poor because you don't have 50,000 gold right now.
you're a ghost.
I insight with a 2. So yes.
All right, well,
For
guys,
the poor.
I don't really care about the money. There's not like there's any whorehouses around here.
Mainly it's for the honor.
I don't even care about your puny honor. I just want to show you up. Like the pansy boy you are.
It's a sex elk.
The Tin Can Man.
Tin Can Man, that's your new name, Merrick. Tin Can Man.
I take off my breastplate and chainmail.
Okay.
And your breasts are out now.
Oh, look, he's heaving bosoms out for us to bounce with.
Those are like sea cups. No wonder you can make them jiggle.
Hey, Kylo.
And so I
You got high-waisted pants?
Yeah, high-waisted pants over my belly button.
All right.
So it looks like I'm real wide. I was strength the 16.
Tosette's gonna walk over before it starts and tap Merrick on the shoulder.
Tosif, you're touching my bare skin.
You're gonna do really great, buddy.
I
Cast guidance.
I believe I will too. Oh.
It gets an erection. Giving it away.
A direction, you say. So you get to add a d4 to his skill check.
I like how you just roll whenever you feel like, and then if it's good, you keep it.
That's how I play.
Saving this one for later.
Yeah.
I like to see how my dice are rolling, and if they're not good, I replace them. And if then they're good like this one,
Then you keep it.
then I'm like, why'd I just roll this die?
All right. Well, I mean, is this everyone wants to stomp it up?
Kix, do you want to stump it up?
Kix is
Squatting,
squatting, looking
Legs
intently
shaking.
at you.
legs shaking like a dog shitting a razor blade.
Making sure nothing's gonna eat me.
Yes, Kix, you're quite safe.
Okay.
I haven't eaten in a while.
Yeah, little small one. You will be safe here. You know, the elk should be ready soon. After this game of Stump, conveniently. I've timed it out in my head.
Wait, hold on. How? You said there was no such thing as concept of time.
He looks up and goes, because of the position of the sun, that cloud over there that looks like a hamster, and the fire lightning has moved slightly that way.
I hate Boreas so much.
You will grow to love it. It's exciting and fun, and just watch out
So gray.
for giants and
So
trolls
gray.
and the women.
I'm gonna have to slit my wrist just to see some fucking color around this
Don't bleed
place.
on my house.
Yow.
That's
Yow. He says,
Yow.
Growl. Growl.
as he cuts his wrist.
Hazelving!
Hazelvein.
God will save you. God was a nurse when he was younger.
God bless
He
you.
will save you.
Who?
God.
Gal.
Me. I'm God. I was a nurse.
Yowga.
A male nurse. That's it.
Why do you have to gender it?
Get to the shelter.
It's just a nurse. You don't say, oh, yeah, that's a man elf.
A man elf?
I don't know. You've got a bow, so I assume you're some kind of hunter or pansy boy. I don't know.
Yeah, identify.
Fucking.
Let's do this! And he flips the hammer in the air. And. Okay. Flips it up, catches it in one fell swoop, and swings it down.
At whose nail?
And it'll be at.
Either mine or Cap's. Or his. It's 1, 2, 3. But he probably wants
Raoul,
to
you're not playing, are you?
I am.
You are playing, so
Oh,
four.
there's 4 nails.
Ghost of Eugene catches.
Probably not his own. Unless he botches.
He's going for calves.
Fuck you, Calf.
Calf is gonna block
With his hand.
with his hand.
Nope.
And stops it. Just. You will not touch my nail.
That's kicks.
Oh, yeah, okay. Ah! My hand! No, he does not try. He's not going to try to block it. But he
As a
goes for calves, and in hitting it, it goes about a third of the way down.
Only a third. Been a while since you played Stump, friend.
I'm trying to give you all an even match. Don't want to just cross the whole thing right away.
Who's to his left?
Do you want to be Merrick?
I think it should be up to fate.
How much time has passed since I cast guidance on Merrick?
30 seconds? How long does guidance last?
1 minute.
Shit.
Next up is no, it's Merrick.
Kicks. Oh.
Kix isn't playing. He's
Well,
pooping.
I mean, he could turn to poop.
So what kind of roll is this?
All right. So to throw the hammer in the air and catch it is sleight of hand.
Okay. Yeah, add my D4 to that.
Okay.
You don't have to roll it before you roll the ability check. You can roll it after.
Okay.
But you should probably roll the d4 for that roll.
Okay. So we got a 7 without the D4.
Okay.
Plus 4 is 11.
All right. You are able to throw in the air, and in one kind of hesitant way, catch it. You're a little nervous, but you're still going to swing down.
Hammer's real big.
Yep. You're not used to the weight yet. Mm-hmm. You're used to handling something a lot smaller. It's a dick.
My holy symbol.
And who are you going to target?
I'm gonna target Raoul, obviously.
Okay. Now a strength to hit the nail.
I mean, this is a game of A, psychology, and B, strength, and dexterity, which is why Stump is the greatest game ever made. Listeners.
The greatest game ever made.
Count it.
It's a botch.
Nope, floor is lava.
15.
Okay. You smack it down a third of the way.
Hey.
That was a good hit.
It's also been a while since I played Stump.
And then next up is Raoul.
The greatest game.
Sleight of hand.
No, does Raoul want a good luck kiss from Tosette?
Too late to set. Unless you want to blow one at me.
Come touch your butt.
I
You
mean,
can come slap
should we
my
roll
butt.
initiative at this point?
Go-
or are we going
go
for
grab
initiative?
your
You're
ass.
going in order.
Yeah. So at what order is Tosette then? Because he appears to be like touching people in between.
I touched
rounds.
you before that you started.
You're out of the. You're not playing, right?
No.
Yeah, so you're out of the order.
But I was just gonna touch him before he started.
touching me.
14. Sleight of hand.
All right, you do a lot better than Merrick did, but not by much.
Going for me.
You're able to. All right, you're going for Merrick.
You motherfucker.
And then you said this is a strength?
Mhm.
So 15.
All right, you knock his down a third of the way. Calf goes, tosses hammer in the air,
Stumps out alone.
and goes to catch it, and it falls on the ground. Oh crap.
That's a hammer to the chest, Calf.
Those are not the rules. He just passes his turn.
I just.
What kind of monster are you, Raoul?
Gar picks up the hammer. It's all right, little man. Not
I
everyone.
believe it's his first time.
Oh, I'll be gentle. I won't be gentle.
Should we?
Gets a big grin on Gar's face.
Gar, should we go for him then?
Well, I mean, possibly. And Gar goes for Calf, yeah.
If you do,
Sleight of
I
hand.
will.
It's like he throws the hammer up and immediately catches it. Like, it goes around once, boom, dude.
Very skillful.
Strength. Calf goes down to another third. And then it is Merrick's turn.
There is blood in the water. And
Wait,
I will
where?
swing for Gaff's now.
Alright. Oh man, I'm gonna be so
Got a
destitute. The bank's gonna hate
14
me.
sleight of hand.
Good enough. Yep.
And... Ooh. 5 strength... 6 strength, sorry.
Alright, you hit the nail, and it just stops.
There must be a knot here.
I agree. Like, you cannot play this game well.
Ah! Well struck, sir.
Raoul,
Phew. 7.
where are you going for?
Sleight of hand of 7.
Alright. You go to catch it, and it just hits your hand and falls to the ground. Ah!
That's one.
This little elf isn't really good at this, is he?
I feel like for our non-Pennsylvania listeners, we should give an explanation before
They can
the
Google
game.
it.
Okay.
Stump's a game that rednecks like to play, but us normal people also like to play it while hammered.
Merca.
Because there's a hammer, you get it, and you get hammered, and with a hammer, and you hammer your nail into a stump.
Yeah.
It's the most unsafe game while drunk ever.
It's the best drunk game.
It's the only drunk game.
I've lived in Pennsylvania almost my entire life, and I have never played Stump.
The fuck is the matter with
You're
you?
missing out.
You've
I'm
never.
not a decrepit hill person.
You have not. Then you have
That's
not
what you're
lived.
trying to say.
You may have resided in Pennsylvania, but you have not lived.
John sucks dicks.
That's what I'm trying to say.
His
If I
form,
weren't here right now, I'd be sucking 2 guys off.
his form of stump is a little different.
Let's hurry this up because my 9 o'clock is it's coming.
All right.
Oh, it's coming. I got Charles.
All right.
Charles.
So
I got Charles to do.
Cap's
Charles
turn.
in charge.
He's going to target Gar's nail. Sleight of hand is successful,
Sleight of man.
and
D.
he hits the nail and nothing happens. Gah! Oh no. Oh god. I'm gonna have
It's another
so much,
hammer to your chest, Calf.
I'm gonna have so much debt. Gar goes next.
Gargo.
Gargo.
Escargot.
Let's get the little man out of this. Targets Calf again. Whiffs his sleight of hand check barely enough that he catches the hammer, but like hits it on its side. It doesn't even touch the nail. I think I've got the cramp.
I guess you're not.
I've only had 2 bottles of vodka today.
Garg.
Need more troll whiskey.
Is it made of trolls?
At least the one part of it.
Intrigued.
Pickled trolls.
Yeah, they pick old trolls for the whiskey.
Merrick, you're up.
Whose nail is at what position?
Calf's only has about a third of the nail left above the stump. Merrick and Raoul are.
I'm Merrick.
Yep.
Yeah.
You guys still have 2/3 of your nail up.
Who hit my nail?
Raoul did.
Oh.
And
alright.
Gar still has the entire nail.
We all agreed that we're going for Calf to knock him out.
Okay. That's how I play Stump.
This was your plan.
I go for Gar's nail.
Okay. Oh, we're trying to step up in the world, are we, little man?
I got a 16 or 15, excuse me.
Yep. That's good.
And
You get
then
good speed on that.
strength sized. Crit 20.
Yeah. You knock Gar's nail down to only a third of it being left.
How's that not all the way? How's that not all the way?
With a crit 20.
Crit 20 strength. Ka-gong!
Do you want insight?
Yeah.
Yep.
I got a 13.
You think Gar's cheating?
Gar?
Put his nail
What?
or not.
That was an epic strike.
It's very strong, but too weak.
I reserve the right to review this stump board after the game.
You also reserve the right to remain silent. Still, you do not do this.
I'm with the lizard.
He's got you there.
I like you, small gecko man.
It's pronounced Geico.
Oh, Geico.
That's small.
tiny.
I won't pursue this any further right now.
Look at the claws. They're so tiny.
It's under question. The match is under question.
I rip off a piece of my
Skin.
lanyard and throw it on the ground so we can review later. And the game must go on.
All right. Well, that was interesting. Roll.
Both terrible. 20 to hit,
Yes.
Yeah, it's terrible. You're right.
and well for some. And then 10 for Calf's now.
And Calf is out.
Calf, I'm sorry.
You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Give me 50.
I'm gonna go curl up next to the fire and cry now.
Kev, it's okay, bud. Do you want to see a
Calf,
magic?
just make sure that my dinner is ready when I'm done.
He goes inside.
Do you want to see a magic trick?
Head lowered.
He's really the
Dejected.
Charlie Brown of this group.
He's also the Meg.
He's the Charlie Meg.
All right. Next up, we've because he's out, we've got Gar himself. You accuse me of cheating?
No,
why would I do that?
Skull for
That's
review.
silly. And he goes for yours, knocks it down a third.
So I'm at a 1/3.
You're at 1/3. And it's your turn.
I will go for his nail again.
Okay.
I got a 21 for Dex.
Yeah.
Crit.
I only got a 5 for Strength, though.
You hit the nail and it doesn't budge.
Do you see what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I
This
see.
is
I see your small, scrawny muscles unable to even hold the hammer.
Alright.
Surprised you aren't shivering. How cold it is.
I'm shirtless and I feel quite warm, thank you.
Roll.
Yes, he has delight,
I
blah,
take-
blah,
You alright, Tosa?
blah. He's very bored.
I take the troll whiskey from God
Gar.
and drink it.
Okay.
There's troll whiskey.
How much is left?
He's got a lot. So, like, out of that, I mean, he's been swilling on it all day.
I drink it and I throw it over to Merrick.
Do a constitution
The flask of my father.
It's a 10.
You, remember the first time you took a tequila shot?
Yeah, it was great.
Oh, sweet, I was 17.
That experience
I
of-
do remember that.
Ooh. Sort of like that, where at first you're like, oh, I'm gonna fucking poop. Oh, God. Oh wait. I'm gonna poop. I don't know, maybe. Puke out your butthole, poop out your mouth. I don't know.
Poop,
I
alright.
don't think I've ever had that when I drank.
You, for a moment, feel like you will retch, and then you're like, oh, actually, no, it's pretty good. You just drink some.
Oh,
Well, he has
Absolutely.
to catch it, right? Because I throw it to him.
Yeah, Dex.
I got an 18.
You catch it.
Merrick, I thought you were celibate.
That's right, you are.
19 Constitution.
You suck it down.
Delicious.
This is what you've been missing.
Celibate does not mean I don't drink.
You have that in his backstory, does he not?
What? Does he not drink?
Isn't he sober?
I don't remember.
I thought he was.
No, not anymore.
Didn't you drink water in the
He wanted holy water.
salty hog?
I did drink one of those. Yeah.
Water
Is this your
consecrated
first
alcohol?
alcoholic beverage?
This water burns.
Troll water is interesting.
Merrick,
I think I like it.
Merrick, give me your chip.
Excuse me.
That's how he became an alcoholic.
I'm
Chip. I
playing
need your chip back.
Stump, Tosith.
No, you
Shut
took a
up
drink. I need
and
your
don't
chip
talk
back.
to me.
Hold on, is Toasted your sponsor?
I don't know what you're talking
Hold on, I
about.
put my hammer down real quick.
I've only had
Wait a
one.
minute.
Oh, I kind of feel responsible now. Alright, I swing.
All right.
That's okay. I'm an enabler.
At who?
God.
Okay.
Why'd you point at me?
You're dead.
Because he's between
Because
us.
God is
Yeah.
dead.
Well, God is between Raoul and I.
I saw the Kevin Sorbo movie.
Shut up.
I didn't.
Dex is 12. Strength is an 18.
All right. Who you going for?
Gar.
You hit the nail and it doesn't go anywhere. Look at that. Even you can't do it with a good swing.
I take off a piece of my lanyard and I throw it on the ground.
Why is everyone stripping
This game
like this?
is under contention.
All right. Don't really.
How big is this stump?
Real big.
Is it movable?
I mean, it's not attached to the ground.
Well, there's
There's no root system keeping
Well,
it in
I
place.
understand that, but is it so big that I can't move it?
I don't know.
Or is it-
What's your strength?
A 12. So +1.
Probably not.
Wow. I think you've altered this stump in some way.
What, am I some kind of woodmancer?
Woodmancer?
Woodmancer. Mancer of the woods.
A wooden
And trees.
man.
Yes, that's a word.
You are?
No, I was being facetious. It's not a thing.
I just met you, man. I don't know your thing.
Come on, I'm a cool guy. I wouldn't...
Did you
Wouldn't do
lose
that.
in the Stump Championship sometime, and now you're making up for it?
I look at his mantle. Is there a second place Stump Championship trophy on there? The 16?
It's a third place.
I point to Merrick. Third place.
Third place?
Third place.
Third place? By the light.
I lost to a storm giant and the king of the dwarves.
Is that...
Guys, the only people, the dwarves, the only people
It
that
seems
would be able to.
like he's telling the truth.
The king of the dwarves!
King of the doors. King of the doors.
Break on through.
Yeah, I got a 4 for insight, so I
believe him.
I believe him.
I got a 14 insight.
Oh, he is lying.
17.
Well, if it was the king of the dwarves,
Merrick. No one's better at stump than you.
that is true, but he lost to the king of the dwarves, and he's been dead for
And the
thousands
storm
of years.
and the storm giant.
He's been dead for thousands of years.
Right. How could I
How
play
old
him?
could this human
I don't
be?
know if I could beat him or
How old could
not.
this human be if the dwarven king has been dead for thousands of years?
Clearly thousands of years, then.
A 10 persuasion? Obviously he's cheating.
I mean, my 4 for insight still stands.
Well, that was to see if I was lying.
Got a 7.
So
To insight on Raoul to tell me the truth. I mean, like, do I believe him or not?
I'm not an elvish
well,
liar.
it was a persuasion check.
Yeah.
So
So I lost my persuasion.
So yeah, you believe him, or at least it's starting to make sense to you.
Men can't
So-
live thousands of years.
You say he's been in a magical
A
sleep,
coma.
a magical coma, since he beat the Dwarven King.
Yes.
Do you guys want me to look at the stump?
Yeah.
I know things about nature.
Tosa, what?
It is my turn, Toseth.
Everybody take a step back. Did everybody back up? Did everyone back up from the stump?
What are you going to do?
Did you back up from the stump?
I back
Go.
up. I back up.
Why should I listen to you?
Because I'm a druid of the wolf clan.
Wait, really?
You knew that coming here.
Yeah, bruh.
I knew you were of the wolf clan. I didn't know you were a druid.
I'm a druid of the wolf clan.
Of course. The knowledge of nature and the wilds must take precedent. Just go ahead and do it. He steps
So-
away.
I'm gonna look down at it real close. Look at it, every angle, move it around it. Stand back up, and then blast it with a line of lightning.
Okay.
My nail, father, hold my nail.
This was not regulation.
So you shoot it with lightning.
It has to make a dex save. I don't think it can move.
I mean, let me roll for it.
You could crack it in half.
All right, with a dex of 0.
Aslan,
No matter what it rolls, it gets negative something.
I don't know how many hit points a stump has. I don't imagine it's that many.
Roll damage.
5.
5 damage.
5 lightning damage.
So
To wood.
to wood, but with bits of metal in it.
But also trees tend to split when they get hit with lightning.
Is that how you're shooting it from the top?
yeah, from the top.
Yeah, straight down.
Okay. It hits it.
A 30-foot
splits
line.
it, and right under Gar's nail is a metal stopper. And if you did you turn it over and look? Like on the
I
bottom?
looked around it. I didn't lift it up or anything.
If you had lifted it up, you would have seen the metal post underneath. I wonder who put that there. So it certainly wasn't me. I think it's naturally occurring.
Gar, have you ever seen a piece of metal in wood?
All the time. I see a few right now.
Have you ever seen a piece of metal in the inside of the wood?
Yes. Common. These are all iron wood
naturally
trees
occurring.
made of iron,
Gar,
the cause of metal.
Gar,
Is this why you don't have a clan?
Gar,
No.
there are no iron.
All right,
trees
all right,
here.
fine.
What kind of a
fine.
third place man puts
I-
iron in his stump?
All right, I will admit I cheated. I'm sorry.
Got it.
I don't
Got it.
get many visitors, and I wanted you to think I was cool.
Got it.
Is this the stump that you used in your tournament and you keep it around to remind yourself of how bad you were?
Well, I did. Now it's kind of a split, charred mess on the ground.
How would he have gotten third place with a piece of metal in his?
They disqualified him after the
but
final
still
round.
gave him third place.
Because he did so well.
Gar,
You
The third place.
You are blinded by the light, Merrick. I
As-
can't talk to you today.
He's
I am
wrapped
not-
up like a deuce
Like a douche.
Deuce.
in the middle
No,
of the
no,
night.
you're wrapped up like a douchebag, and I cannot talk to you. Toset was saying.
as a druid
Yes.
of the Wolf Clan of Borea,
Yeah.
you are forgiven.
Well,
You have to put a hand on his head.
oh, thank you, small lizard man.
I'm not very much shorter. than
Moderately sized lizard man.
you are. Okay.
I thank you.
Do you want a hug?
No,
Do you want a kiss?
absolutely not.
Do you want to see the inside of my cloaca?
Well, I guess you guys win.
I've heard that
Sorry.
there's some good elk inside.
Oh yes, it should conveniently be ready at this point.
Probably overcooked by now.
Oh, it's
You-
ruined.
You cannot overcook elk.
That's what you think.
If it starts to get overcooked, it actually reverses the cooking process and starts to get
So
more
it just
rare.
gets raw.
Yes,
Yeah.
I've cooked elk before. You're correct.
Well, it goes from undercooked to cooked to overcooked to being cooked so fucking long that it's really good.
Just like every other meat.
Yeah, just like any other game meat.
As long as there's liquid, there is hope.
As long as there's liquor, there's hope.
Let's go and eat some food. My accent is falling apart.
It sounds like a good idea.
Oh,
Yeah.
I used to be an adventurer like you. Okay, now we go inside and eat some elk, and you guys can all sleep like little babies. I want to play with the little one, with the weird horns and the tail.
He means you, Kix.
Oh, okay.
Let him touch your horns.
I'm sorry,
Okay.
I'm busy for
All 5 of them.
What?
Because they have 3 penises.
Do they?
Yeah.
We
that
established
what we-
that. That's canon.
Canon.
That's canon.
All right. And each penis has a bone in it.
Well, there's.
Well, no
he has
penis
2
has a
horns
bone.
because he has 2 horns coming out of his head.
Is it a tusked
Well, some
penis?
penises have bones.
We didn't go to that.
All right. Well, we can delve into that
But mine doesn't.
next time on Botched Podcast. All right. Well, let's go inside and eat up. You guys look tired, especially after I absolutely trounced you in Stump.
Don't
That's
push
not true.
it. Guard, do not push it. I
I
will
should have
revoke
won.
your forgiveness.
I'm a cocky motherfucker. All right.
I can take it back.
You're strong, but
Language. Watch your mouth.
I will report you.
I'll put the gold piece in my swear jar.
I look over at a swear jar.
it has 1 gold piece.
That's one gold piece. Thank you.
Ka-ting. Now 2 gold pieces. I stepped on a Lego earlier.
That's the worst.
Ancient dwarven Legos. It's made of stone. Alright, anyway. So, you guys go inside. The elk is ready. You eat and rest. And from there, we are going to call the episode. Thank you so much for listening. And let me hand it off to the party's most sexy Italian member to
John.
send us away. I'm still dead.
Dennis.
Are we all Italians except for Aryan boy?
I'm a mutt.
I'm not Italian.
I've got a little Italian in me.
Italian.
Wink.
You look Italian.
I do not look Italian.
You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube at Botch Podcast. Thank you to the people who support us over at patreon.com/Botch Podcast, like our newest patron, William M. We have a store over at botchpodcast.com/store where we have t-shirts for $15. And please head on over to iTunes and leave us a 5-star review.
Do you think he pronounces his name William?
Or Will I Am?
William.
William.
What's William Murray? So it's Bill Murray.
Bill Murray.
It's
yeah.
fucking Bill Murray!
Bill Murray, friend of the show.
Awesome!
But I'm sure he's heard a joke like that through his entire life, so...
And as always, when you do shots of tequila with Bill Murray, scream Botched. And we'll jack
Stop.
off. Your mother.
See you next week, nerds!
Carpe Dijon.
Not anybody.
Carpe Dijon.
Can we start a mustard company?
Carpe Dijon.
It's just like communist.
Communist mustard.
The communist mustard.
Yes,
Carpe
but we
Dijon.
can't make a
Seize the
profit.
mustard. Seize the Dijon.
Seize the Dijon.
Yeah.
That's what carpe is.
Carpe Dijon.
Yeah.
Seize the Dijon.